Okay, this is our double leg hinge drill. So we may have been doing some work into a kickstand hinge position like this where we're working to get some expansion of the muscles around the back of the hip here. And we're trying to teach you to really use the glute to, again, lengthen through the hip in the hinge and then close back down without getting so much hamstring, right? Make it a true hip hinge, hip workout or exercise. We're gonna do the same thing, but now we're doing double leg. So it's just your normal hinge. There's plenty of ways that we could kind of load this. We could use a kettlebell. We can use 2 kettlebells or 2 dumbbells down by your side. We can do it with a barbell or a hex bar, whatever you think. We can also do it unweighted. But essentially all we're doing is the same thing, same ideas with a kickstand hinge, but now we're keeping a bilateral stance. It can be a little bit more difficult to actually feel the load and lengthening happening here in the glutes. But we wanna make sure that we can apply this back to a bilateral stance like this. So while we're doing this exercise, starting with our knees slightly bent, and then from here, a perfect hinge. So hips go back as the head goes forward, 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 back, back, back. And we're trying to sit and sink into the back of the hip there. We don't have to go down too far here, just enough to feel this working pretty dang hard. And before we start to lose it and get more hamstrings. So whatever that kind of position is where we can stay long through the spine as we come down, 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 and we can load into the back of the hip and glute here. Hang out for 5 seconds. I want you to push both feet down hard. We can get more glute there, feel that connection, and then push down your feet 10 out of 10, but only come back up slow, giving it 5 seconds on the way back up. So what I like to do here is 5 seconds down, 5-second hold, push hard, and then 5 seconds up, pushing way harder than you need to down into the ground. Again, knees start with a slight bend, then the rest happens at the hips. The knees are not allowed to move forward or backward here. They're not allowed to bend anymore. Same thing on the way back up. Knees aren't allowed to move. We just come back up out of that hinge. We maintain that same knee flexed position. So this is our double leg or bilateral stance hinge, where we're trying to apply everything we learned in the kickstand hinge and different hinge positions into this bilateral stance. Go ahead, give it a shot.